Do you love iron? Do you love absorption? Hi, I'm Juicy Jones, and do I have a product for you? Sometimes your hemoglobin levels are down and your ferritin is ferret out. Well, not anymore. This patented blend of vitamin C minerals will have those low saturation problems be a thing of the past. Guaranteed to turn you from anemic to animal. Just watch as I try to absorb as much iron as possible. This is my body trying to absorb iron without any vitamin C. That's not juicy enough. This is my body with vitamin C. Now that's what I call saturation. Just 200 milligrams 3 times a day can have your RBCs fighting like RBGs for equality. Call now in the next 5 minutes and Juicy Jones will come personally to deliver your order.
Thank you so much, Juicy Jones, for that important information. I can't wait to go buy my vitamin C. And now we have Detective St.Margaret live to tell us about the upcoming police chief announcement. St. Mark, what are you hoping for in this next individual?
Well, first, thanks for having me on the set. I really hope this next individual is good with p-values. Somebody who really likes to find some narrow confidence intervals. Somebody who...
Fascinating stuff. Are there any front runners? Maybe you?
Me? Heavens, no, I'm not interested. Around the precinct, though, we really like this up-and-coming star, Detective Pooh. He's been doing a really good job evaluating.
Well, we will await your precinct announcement. And now, here's your local weather.
That's a wrap.
Every time I start talking about the evidence, somebody cuts me off. Doesn't anybody else feel...
Hey detective, great work out there. How would you like to be the next personality to appeal to audiences all across the city talking about vitamin C?
What's this now?
Vitamin C, it's quite juicy. It'll increase your iron tenfold.
Tenfold? Nothing's ever that good. Even slam dunk trials like parachute success rates haven't been published yet. It's just not possible.
Well, it is. And with your charm and knowledge of those tree plots, you're precisely what we need.
They're forest plots, and the way that you tell significance is...
Let's meet for juice and make a final decision, all right? I'll see you later. Well, Orange, you glad to see me. What's your final decision? We can compensate you handsomely.
That's something that I really want to know. Who can compensate me handsomely?
Why, big vitamin C, of course. We've been very successful. Orange, you sick of your daily rind?
No slice of the fruit is worth my integrity.
What do you mean?
Before I headed over here, I squeezed in some time to see what has been published recently. And what I found is that there was a recent RCT that showed vitamin C does nothing. And this confidence interval proves it. See these numerical ranges?
Stop speaking Mandarin.
This is evidence. And though it's DOE data, this trial shows no between-group differences for hemoglobin level increases. And look here, no difference in ferritin levels at 8 weeks. No change in...
I can't concentrate with all this evidence stuff.
No matter how you slice it, your huge cash influx is based off of fabrication. Now get out of here before I have you arrested. And tell whoever you're working for, this won't happen again on my watch.
Hey, thanks so much you're doing for this great city. Keep up the great work. Hey, nice to meet ya. Thanks for everything you're doing. Keep up the great work. As the mayor of this fine city, it's my job to keep its citizens safe. For a time now, we've been lacking a true leader in this precinct, and it is my pleasure to announce the next police chief. He is without a doubt the most qualified for this position. Come on in.
Howdy!
Year 6, case log entry 1. Peeling off the layers of yet another case. Once again, following the evidence has outed corruption. In this instance, rotten navels. Also, looks like the police chief is back. Bottom line, vitamin C intake along with oral iron supplementation does not increase hemoglobin levels and does not increase ferritin levels compared to placebo.
Too bad. I really like Juicy Jones. He was like my childhood hero.
That's it? That's your only contribution in this case? You like the spokesperson?
Whatever. You crushed that case. Okay, but one thing I don't understand is it looks like some participants were lost to follow-up. Why weren't they removed from the analysis?
Wait, you mean intention to treat?
Yes. That's what I intended to say.
Well, in an intention to treat analysis, once a patient is randomized, they are counted in the analysis.
A juicy.
So in this example, each group has 4 participants after randomization. Let's say one of the apples spoils or changes its identity to an orange. It still gets counted in the analysis as an apple and as part of the intervention. So in this intention to treat example, both groups have 4 people in the analysis, even though only 3 completed the study in the intervention order.
Okay, I could see that making sense. It kind of mimics real world practice. So like individual patients, they won't follow your plan exactly as intended.
Right.
Okay, so here we go. Intention to treat analysis means each participant is analyzed in its original group, no matter what actually happened. Looking at the trial, I see that 5 patients in the vitamin C group and 4 in the placebo group were lost to follow-up.
Participants may also break study protocol for missing follow-up appointments, not being adherent to study medications, receiving incorrect treatment, or for many other reasons. Correct.
You know, that to me does not seem fair or accurate.
That's an intention to treat analysis for you. The alternative would be a per protocol analysis. Not everyone will do everything as intended. For example, if one person in the intervention group didn't do the intervention, like let's say they were acting as if they were a control, in an intention to treat analysis, they are still counted as part of the intervention arm. But in a per protocol analysis, that participant is removed and the intervention arm is decreased. These are different results depending on which design you go with.
But wait, the per protocol analysis is technically more accurate.
While this may show the true effect of an intervention, it can remove the real world from the analysis. We randomize to equal prognostic factors. If we remove them, you will end up with unbalanced factors and undo the randomization process. This keeps things realistic.
I guess that's important. Okay. Well, one other thing, this study, that line of no difference changed from 1 to 0. You told me that if a 95% confidence interval of a hazard ratio crosses 1, there is no difference. What gives?
That's true when you're evaluating ratios. However, when you're evaluating continuous variables like changes in hemoglobin A1C, etc., a difference in 0 would show the groups responded the same.
So in the trial, because these confidence intervals cross 0, there is no difference in hemoglobin levels between the groups.
Yep, that's right.
Nice.
I know it's late. Do you think anywhere is serving mimosas right now? I've got a random hankering for one.
I wonder why.